would like to welcome the man himself, Mr. Lucius Jones, to another Hidden Gem Showcase. Welcome, Mr. Lucius. How are you doing?
Great. Thank you very much.
So tell us, what made you start Hidden Gems? What gave you the motivation?
The initial thought was actually as a player. In Marion, Ohio, it's about an hour north, and the exposure opportunities are far fewer than what you have in Columbus. So as a player, knowing and dealing with those limitations from a personal standpoint, it made me feel like my calling was going to be more in assisting other kids to not have those same limitations. And by doing so, it started off with one or two, Ed McCants, Kenny Langhorne, my cousin DuBray Black, some of those guys. And then it just went on and grew by word of mouth. And at a certain point, and I think it was 2007, it had gotten so big, I decided, I want to turn this into a business. And we went on ahead and made Hidden Gems LLC official, and here we are today.
Okay, so you were a basketball player yourself, is that correct?
Yeah, I grew up in Marion, Ohio. Well, I went to elementary school in Mansfield and played there at Carpenter, then went to Edison Middle School, then Marion Harding High School. My 95 graduation year, Orlando Rogers was the main player, averaged about 30 a game, and got the majority of the notoriety. And you didn't really have enough there for multiple players to kind of do those things, so.
So what caused you to lead your entire family into coming together to assist with Hidden Gems?
The biggest thing was the kids are getting older. They're getting into a situation where they're wanting to do it. I always wanted to make sure I wasn't one of those parents that forced my kids into it. And then obviously my woman's been great, Juanita Jordan. She's been supporting me and taking care of the concessions, helping me with paperwork and things of that nature at home. And it's been a great feel there. So it was just one of those things where we realized it was going to have to be, something that the family put in the forefront, something that we used to, take care of ourselves ultimately.
So where do you see Hidden Gems going from here? I see you all have a lot going on. I've heard great things from the previous interviews about Hidden Gems. So what's next for Hidden Gems?
We're in initial discussions with Under Armour. I think the elite programs here are All Ohio, Ohio Basketball Club, King James, and then probably Teamwork. Teamwork's the only one that doesn't have a shoe sponsorship. OBC is with Adidas, the other two are with Nike. Teamwork's done what actually my next goal is and gotten on that elite platform to where you could say that there's 4 heavyweights, is the way I like to put it. My goal is to make Hidden Gems that 5th one. We want to be a little different from the others though, because we're not going to quit working with the other kids that may not be able to get a Division I or Division II scholarship. That's why we keep those other colors going. So our top teams, Hidden Gems Black, will always chase that elite level, but we want to keep all the other colors going so that we can help as many kids as possible.
I've also heard that Hidden Gems is reaching out a lot to the young ladies.
Yeah, that's going to be our next move. We're going to do 17U this year and probably 12U. I'm working on something in Marion at 14U. And then hopefully we can bring all that together, have an elementary, middle, and high school team, have a few ladies play up where they need to, and then expand the age groups from there in future years. So I guess to bring it all to culmination, in 5 years we want to have a shoe deal. We want to have our female program expanded into showcases and having a 5 or 10 team platform. And we want to continue to expand our branches. We're in Parkersburg, West Virginia. We're up in Marion. We have another one in Ann Arbor, Michigan, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So we want to continue to expand that throughout the whole Midwest.
Wonderful. Mr. Lucius, I first would like to congratulate you for a job well done with Hidden Gems and all the young people around you, and we wish you the best with paving more paths.
It can't be done alone.
Absolutely.
We have so many people, Justin Brown, Ed Thompson, my directors. They've taken a huge amount of pressure off of me. Kevin Brooks, Marvin King, Mr. Davis. We've got a lot of people. This is a culmination of a lot of hard work. And that's why I've really tried to stay away from the limelight doing these types of interviews and things, because I want to make sure I'm giving those other people that chance to shine. It's never really been about me, and I try to stay away. I've put 130 or 40 kids in school, and I've only been to one kid's signing. And that was Lance Leslie, but that was because he's almost like a son to me, so that was a different, situation. But I purposely don't go to those, and I tell the kids, it's not because I don't have a great relationship with you, it's because I'm not here to shine. I want to be with you on a Sunday afternoon when we're sweating and we're training and we're working. That's when I want to be in your life. When it's time for you to shine, that's your family's moment. That's not what I'm here for.
Well, Mr. Lucius, it sounds like you are family. So we are happy to see one of the many faces of Hidden Gems. And once again, we'd like to congratulate you and thank you for spending some of your time with us.
Yes, ma'am.